Hello everyone, hello, and I am so sorry about the technical difficulties. There's been a lot of technical difficulties going on in the last 10 minutes. What I'm going to do, rather than read you out the team news first, I'm just going to go straight onto it and put the team news straight along the bottom here for you. And then also, along with that, I'm just going to put the score up with you. It is 0-0. You're absolutely fine just now. My sincerest apologies about that. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Really don't know what happened. Let us go live at first and then brought it straight off. But we are underway at the Stadium of Light. It is 0-0. And as you can see, the Sunderland team versus Accrington Stanley. We have got new goalkeeper in charge, which is Hoffman. Winchester, Flanagan, Doyle and Serkin, O'Neill, Neil, Gooch and Embleton, McGeady the captain, and Stewart up front. And your subs are Burge, Wright, Huggins, Evans, Alves, Broadhead, and Pritchard. I really hope this is working for you guys. Let's go on to the comments, see if it's working yet. Let's go. First goal before 10 today. Yes, it's working. Fantastic. Good to know that it's actually working because I didn't know it was working. Don't know. It's my technical issues. Nobody else. It's my technical issues. Hi, Tommy. Glad you're back. It's okay. Cheers, John. Thank you very much. But here comes Aidan O'Brien on the ball now, and Aidan O'Brien is tackled. Tries to pass it back to Luke O'Neill on the left-hand side here, and Luke O'Neill gets the ball off his man, but it's a free kick to Sunderland. Free kick to Sunderland. You can see the Sunderland team running along the bottom there. Everything is the same apart from the goalkeeper. I don't know why that hasn't changed. I did edit that, but it is Hoffman who starts in goal today. It's Hoffman who starts in goal. Winchester, Flanagan, Doyle, Serkin, O'Neill, Neil, Gooch, Embleton, McGeady's the captain, and Stewart up front. And then you've got Lee Burge, Bailey Wright, Huggins, Evans, Alves, Broadhead, and Pritchard. Hope you are all okay today. Starting to panic there. Tommy says Frank Andrews. I tell you what, Frank, I started to panic as well, mate, but we got there. We got there in the end, and we're going to get the stream started, and that's it. How long do they expect Burge to be out? Well, Burge isn't out. Burge is on the goalkeeper's bench. He's on the bench anyways. So ultimately, it's up to Burge to try and fight his way into the top 11. Well, start lineup kind of thing, you know. But I think Hoffman was brought in. Hoffman was brought in on the basis that he was going to be a clean sheet holder. And here comes Aidan O'Brien now. And Aidan O'Brien gives it down to Luke O'Neill. Luke O'Neill, he's tackled by the ball. And he's tackled by Butcher, I think it was. Butcher for Accrington Stanley. So here comes Butcher. Butcher on the ball, and Butcher gets it back. And now here comes Doyle, and Doyle gets it off Butcher. Morning, everyone. Tuning in from Edmonton, Alberta in Canada. Let's get it. Yes, absolutely. Justin, Rico, brilliant. So what we're going to do, it's just been buffering, but I can still see it. I can still see bits of it. So it's Winchester on the ball, and Winchester clears it out to Luke O'Neill. It's just buffering, skipping a wee bit, you know. Skipping a wee bit. That's what happens to us Scottish folks. And now it's crashed all together. Good to see you again this morning, Tommy says. Justin Rico, good to see you again. Thanks a lot for having us on the live stream. Don't forget, you can become a member for $1.99 a month and get exclusive accesses to all of the above, which is like backstage passes where you get a look on Philly studio and everything of the SAFC Fan TV studio. Close your curtains and it will help with your colour balance on the stream. Tell you what, I'll do that right now. Close this curtain. It's because it's so sunny up here. We don't normally have a sunny Scotland up here. Honestly, I promise you, we've had 20 odd degrees up here, but we don't normally get that. Goal flash from DGF, League One, Charlton 0, Cheltenham 1. Thank you very much for that, DJ Flash. Thank you very much, mate. And here we go, and this should be it. Oh, it's not working. Right, well, I'll have to try a different one. Then go back onto it. But it's not working. I'll tell you all day. I'll put it on here. Put it on here, and what I'll do is commentate off radio commentary. And that's all I can do just now. I can't do anything about that. There has been guys working up here on the street all week, and I assume that the work they've been doing has been on the internet lines. So I'll just go on here and go on here, because ultimately it hasn't been working. It's not working at the minute, so I don't even know the score. Sorry about that. I'm up here in Scotland, and none of them can do anything about the internet. They've been working on the internet all week, but I am just looking here, and apparently it is still 0-0. So apparently it's still 0-0. We'll try that again. Not working. It's not working, guys. Aitman's gone. Sunderland 0, Accrington 0, says DJ. Thank you very much. I tell you what, I'm going to play a wee advert because I'm just going to go ring Phil and let him know about this.
A massive thank you to our sponsors, OneFootball, for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV. This is a fantastic football app and the only app you will ever need to keep up to date with all the latest breaking news on Sunderland AFC. If you follow teams from overseas, it's a great app for checking on them, as well as all major foreign teams are listed as well. If you haven't already got the app, it is free to download in the description below. And once again, thanks to OneFootball for supporting the channel.
Chatting to other people, and if after 20 minutes it's not working, I'll just
SAFC have teamed up with our sponsors, OneFootball. This is a superb football app and the only app any football fan will need. You can keep bang up to date with all the latest news coming out of your club, transfer news when the transfer windows are open, see where you stand in the league. All the league tables are on there. Any information you need regarding football is in the app. You can download it for free via the link in the description. Do it now. And once again, thanks to OneFootball for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV.
No worries, mate. I'll speak to you soon. So apparently, Sunderland's just nearly had a chance there. That was Philly on the phone. Sunderland's just nearly had a chance there. Got nowhere near. Got to be outside of the box, and then it came out again. I am really, really apologetic about this, guys. This has never ever happened before. But while I'm trying to get through, DGF said he's got match on. Do you want me to help commentating? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on here, invite a guest, and DGF, if you could send Philly an email with your email address, and then he can send it to me, and I'll send you a link if it's still not working in 5 minutes, mate. But I'm going to try again. I've just reset everything, so hopefully this time round, fingers crossed, it'll work. But I've just been on the phone to Philly. It is still 0-0. It is still even Stevens, and there's not been much chances. So DGF, if you could do that for Philly, and Philly again, he won't see message. Well, if you send me an email on I'll tell you what to do actually. Just send us your email address for this if you don't mind that. And then I can just bring you straight into the live stream. Still not working for me, DGF. Sacked in the morning, says Jeff Holcroft. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised, mate. Just going to try this again. Like that. DGF, right. I'm just going to copy that. Sky.com, right. Right, DGF, that is an email sent over to you. So once you get that, you should just get a link through your email address, and then you can come straight onto the live stream with me. Normally, I wouldn't do this without permission, but because there's so many people wanting to watch the live stream, I'm doing it, and I'll take her out ultimately. Don't know why this isn't working, to be fair, because it's never ever done this before. Never ever done this before. Stuart, let me know that you've got the email, mate. So apparently there's been a goal for Sunderland, and it was Dan Neil. Dan Neil has scored a goal for Sunderland. Sunderland 1, Accrington Stanley 0. DGF, if you are there, if you have received that email, please come in, because you see your live stream is working. Please come into the live stream and do a bit of commentary till I can get mine on. It's not working, so it's better having someone than nobody. Goal, Dan Neil, goal for Sunderland, 1-0. So I'll just put that up for you, just so that you've got the score. It is 1-0 to Sunderland. Dan Neil scored the goal. Dan Neil scored the goal. DJ Earth is meant to be coming on. I have sent him the email. So apparently it was a fantastic goal. 25 minutes in, 20 minutes in, 18 minutes in, Daniel scored a brilliant goal. Left-footed shot from outside the box, says Super Roper Row. Left-footed shot from outside the box, Super Roper Row. Thank you very much for that update. Mine isn't working, but thanks a lot for that. 16 minutes in, 1-0, whoop whoop, says Colin B. What I'm going to do while I'm waiting for DGF and try and get this on, I'll put you another little advert up, and then what I'll do after that is try and
SAFC
get
Fan
on.
TV would like to thank our sponsors, OneFootball. This is a superb football app that every football fan should have. Keep up to date with all the players' stats and, of course, any injuries that you may have in your squad. You can check out the opposition, the team you're playing that coming week, and find out who their danger men are. To download this app, there is a link in the description below. Download it now. And thanks once again to OneFootball for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV.
Cheers for that, Philly. Just going to try and get this match on once more. If I can't get it on, I'm afraid I'm going to have to give up because it's just not loading. It's not loading at all. DG Earth, did you receive my email? Did you receive my email, DG Earth? Let me know, because it would be great if we could get you on to do a little bit of commentating. If not, then let me know and I'll try and get on the radio here. But up to now, as far as I'm aware, Dan Neil scored a cracking goal with his left foot. Stay on, mate. I will text, commentate on it. DGF, can you not just come on the camera? I sent you the email. No email, right. So, where is it? I'm going to get your email up again. Sky.com, right. Going to go on here and invite a guest. Copy. 2 seconds. Right, that should be you now, Stuart, mate. That should be you getting an email right now. To be honest, Tommy, still loving the stream, mate. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Mad Macman, but I'm only going off updates on the radio here. Literally on the radio, that's it. So I'm just commentating on what I'm saying, basically. But what might be a better thing to do is to go off here and go on to the Sky Sports page, maybe, or the radio page, do you think? Go on to the radio page, you reckon? And then after the radio page, you can just go straight on, kind of thing. Hopefully, let's have a look. Right. Radio. What am I looking for? BBC Newcastle, isn't it? Aye. Damn technical difficulties. You're right, Justin Rico. You're absolutely bang on, mate. Damn technical issues. Do you know what? This is the first time this has ever happened to me, where it's buffered or not played at all. First time ever. Well, actually, that's a lie. First game of the season. First game of the season it happened, but after that, it was absolutely fine. And it's just not doing anything at the minute. But as far as I'm aware, it is still, yep, I've sent an email, mate. Absolutely sent an email. What I'll do, I'll just try once more. I'm going to stay on because there's still 175 of you. Absolutely brilliant on the live stream. 177 now. So thank you very much for tuning in. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but don't forget, this is my technical difficulties, not SAFC Fan TV's technical difficulties. So go ahead, subscribe to the channel, get yourselves a membership, £1.99 a month. It's less than 50 pence a week, you know. So get yourselves away, and the guys back at the studio, I promise they do a much better job from me. DJFC shot just wide from Sunderland, shot just wide from Sunderland. Let's see if it works this time. Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely terrible. So I'm going to go on to the radio. I'm just going to go on to Newcastle. And I'll just have to commentate up off it and then try again in the second half, just before the second half for you all. But as far as I'm aware, Sunderland have had the better chances. Still 1-0 to Sunderland. Dan Neil goal, right enough, with his left foot from just outside the box. So apparently he'd done really well there and took a fantastic shot on. What I'm going to do here is literally get onto the radio and just try and get that on. And if I can get that on, man, brilliant. But with a P, I can't even get that on. I mean, come on. How are we doing, says Dale Boyd? I do not know, but DGF would know. Apparently all emails are down in the UK. Well, my internet's down as well. I mean, my internet's not down because I'm still talking to you lot. But DGF, how is Sunderland doing, mate? Dale Boyd is asking, how's Sunderland doing? Massive outage in the UK. That's maybe why my browser is down there. Absolutely disgusting. You pay your money for it. You expect to get quality day in, day out. And it never seems to be the case, does it? 173 on the live stream right now. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. It is 1-0 to Sunderland. Dan Neil scored it from just outside the box with his left foot. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to let Philly have a little 30 seconds with you. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, you come back to me and we'll be back on track.
Thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV. It's the only football app you will ever need to keep bang up to date with all the latest news on Sunderland AFC. The OneFootball app gives you upcoming fixtures on your team and, of course, results from previous games. See where you stand in the league. Every major league is on the app, so it's easy to check out the league tables. You can download the app via the link in the description below. And thanks once again to OneFootball for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV.
Thanks a lot for that, Philly. Cheers a lot, mate. Well, I haven't got the Sunderland stream up yet, but the championship, it is 0-0 between Blackburn and Luton, and likewise between Blackpool and Fulham. 1-0 to Bournemouth against Barnsley, and 0-0 in Preston game. But League One games is Gillingham winning 1-0 against Burton. And Cambridge 0, Lincoln 3, Charlton 0, Cheltenham 1. So what I'm going to do, because that channel's working, I am now going to hope that my channel's working. The only channel I want to watch right throughout the season, and it's the only channel that screws up on me, isn't it? And it's screwed up again. Absolutely screwed up again. I do not know what to do about this. You pay and never get your money back, says Dale Boyd. You are absolutely right there, mate. Tommy, you're doing well, mate, says Calvin Marshall. Thanks a lot, but I cannot say a thing. I'm just listening. I cannot say anything. Expert Tommy Show, tell us about life in the big city. Life in the big city of Perthshire. Absolutely brilliant, but we're still trying to find the Sunderland match, and I just cannot seem to get it. Get every single other channel, go on to the Sunderland game, and it's just not working. So unfortunately, that's what happens when you live away from home and you think you're best off just getting yourself a match day pass. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're going to Spain or anywhere like that, you want a match day pass, don't do it, because it'll end up like this. But anyways, as far as I'm aware, it is still 1-0 to Sunderland, thanks to that Dan Neil left-footed ball. Went into the back of the net, and apparently it was an absolute screamer. I didn't see it, heard it. Apparently it was an absolute screamer, so hopefully this time, all of you, keep your fingers crossed. Nope. Bring on the parrot. Bring on the parrot. I tell you what, he's probably more bloody entertaining than me right now. The parrot is more entertaining than me right now. Tell you that. Let's go here. Let's go. What's it on? BBC Newcastle, the Sunderland game, isn't it? On the radio, anyways. So I'll have to try that way. If it doesn't work that way, then there's absolutely nothing I can do, to be fair. Keep on trying. I keep on trying and I keep on failing. And it's not working. It's on digital TV, BBC Radio Newcastle. See, that's the problem with giving Diamond away to Neil Diamond. Sweet Caroline. Aye, well, good times never actually seemed so good today, did they? I mean, do you know what? Honestly, I'm being absolutely honest with you. DJF1975@gmail.com. Right, I'll tell you what, I'll send an email to that one, mate. Right, right. We might actually have a solve to this, cause I'll go like that. Wait up. No. DGF, that is an email sent to DGF1975@gmail.com, but it is, unfortunately, 1-1. Sunderland 1, Accrington Stanley 1, Nottingham has scored the goal for Accrington Stanley. We got one back, says Dale Boyd. You're right. Brian Halliday says David Hasselhoff. Not very impressive. Oh dear. You're right, Brian. You're right. Not very much of a Hoff anymore, really, is he? Header from the centre of the box following a corner, says Super Roper Raw. So apparently they had a corner, header from the centre of the box, back of the net, past Hoffman, 1-1. So I'm going to stay on because it might actually work. If it doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to do unless DG Earth comes on. But it's not working. It is not working at all. DG Earth, are you coming on? Well, I've just sent a message to my man there to say that what I've got is rubbish and I'm not paying any more for it. What we've got here, header from the centre of the box following a corner. That's what Super Raw said. So apparently Accrington Stanley had a corner and it was a header from the edge of the box which must have went into the back of the net. It is Sunderland playing. Yes, Sunderland are playing. Yes, Sunderland are playing. That's just the man saying bloody, bloody, blah. It's 1-1. It is 1-1. I turn off all and route at half time for 5 minutes. You never know. Well, what I'll do that right now because DGF is the commentator just now. So I'll take this out of here, this out of here, and then try and start it up again, hopefully. I can't unplug the router because if I unplug the router, that'll be the end of show kind of thing, you know. Colin B says, grrr. That's exactly how I'm feeling, Colin. Grrr. But we'll get there, we'll get there. Even if it is the second half, even if it's just the second half, we'll get there eventually. This is the worst stream I've ever done. The worst stream I've ever done. And do you know what? For all 100 and odd of you out there watching it, I sincerely apologise about that. I really, really do. I can't do anything about it unless it plays well for me. So, sorry, guys. Change the score. Change the score. Sorry about that, mate. I will change the score right now. There you go. Hopefully that is better. Right, what I'm going to do here is go straight onto here and right. All right, okay. Okay, right, I'll do that then. I might have actually found a solution, albeit maybe it's about 10 minutes before half time, right enough, but hey, a solution is a solution. Oh, is this actually going to load here? This might actually load here, guys. If it didn't crash beforehand. At home, we surely don't lose this. You are absolutely right, CP7. We should not be losing this at home. You're right. We should not be. We're at home against Accrington and Stanley for a 4th season in League One. Diabolical, in my opinion. 4th season in League One, and we're still sat here. Diabolical, in my opinion, like. And do you know what it is? Honestly, I'm only yabbering away while I'm getting this sorted. But I think the owners Stuart Donald Duck and Charlie met on the gym, they did not have a clue. When they bought us, they did not have a clue. But in my opinion, it came back to ultimately being when Ellis Short was in charge. And when Ellis Short was in charge, if you noticed, he started losing interest in the last week or so. Right, let's see what's this saying. Right, I need to go up onto that. Right, okay. AFL 11. Right. Hopefully this one will work. I mean, it'll probably be half time by the time I get sorted, like, but hopefully it'll work. Oh, there we go. Right. Let's see if this works. Right, AFL. Nope, still not working. Still not working. AFL 11, I haven't got the same thing as you, man. That one's not working either. So none of them are working out. I'm really, really sorry about this. Someone told the players don't score yet, lads. Tommy Streamer's down. I like that one. I like that. I just don't know what to do. I kind of get it up. Do I stay on? I'm going to try and search for it. Right. Let's try it this way then. Nope. Aye. I'll play you a wee advert, guys. It's still 1-1. I'll play you a wee advert and I'll be back in a minute.
Thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV. It's the only football app you will ever need to keep bang up to date with all the latest news on Sunderland AFC. The OneFootball app gives you upcoming fixtures on your team and, of course, results from previous games. See where you stand in the league. Every major league is on the app, so it's easy to check out the league tables. You can download the app via the link in the description below. And thanks once again to OneFootball for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV.
Right. In the pub or something, is he? At home? Hospital? Yeah, that's where I feel like I need to be. I've been on this live stream. I didn't even want to do it. And I went, I'll do it. I'll do it anyways. And then it's just all sodded up on us.
A massive thank you to our sponsors, OneFootball, for sponsoring SAFC Fan TV. This is a fantastic football app and the only app you will ever need to keep up to date with all the latest breaking news on Sunderland AFC. If you follow teams from overseas, it's a great app for checking on them, as well as all major foreign teams are listed as well. If you haven't already got the app, it is free to download in the description below. And once again, thanks to OneFootball for supporting the channel.
Cheers, Uncle Long. Speak to you later. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Apparently the server, which someone was saying earlier on, I can't remember who it was, but someone was saying there's been a lot of internet work going on in England somewhere today. So apparently the guy's server is down. So listen, it's just buffering for me. Just buffering. All the channels I get about 3 seconds out of, and it's just buffering for us. DJ Earth is in. Here we go. DJ Earth is coming in. Add to the stream. DJ Earth, hello. How you doing, mate?
How you doing?
Should be coming on any second now, hopefully. With a little bit of luck.
Can you hear me all right?
He's got the match on. DJ Earth's got the match on.
Hello.
Can you hear me okay? It's just sat there loading.
Let's see him come on. Oh. Can you hear me?
Tell you all day, I'll go and message him. See what's happening here.
Can you hear me all right?
DJ Earth, are you there? How you doing, mate?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you absolutely fine, mate. Is that half time yet, or it's still going?
I'm just trying to turn off the sound. I'm trying to work out how to turn the sound on the. DJ Earth, are you there? How you doing, mate? Can you hear me okay? Yeah, I've got 2 streams on at the moment. I'm trying to mute one of them so I can see.
Absolutely brilliant, mate. Well, I'll tell you what, you've got the match on where you are. I haven't got the game on here, so I'll just leave it to you and you can go ahead and commentate on it, mate. So how's Sunderland been, DJ Earth? Have they been? Have they played quite well, or what? Have we had the better of the ball? I know it's 1-1 nearly before half time, but have we had the better of the ball, or what?
Right, I don't know if you can hear me now okay, but we're on 43 minutes and 16 seconds, and it's Sunderland 1, Accrington Stanley 1. Accrington Stanley doing a lot of pressing at the moment. They're coming forward now on the left-hand side. The ball's played into the box, headed out. Still got the ball. Accrington standing on the edge of the box. Strikes a shot. Strikes a Sunderland defender. Sunderland would now come away with it. Left-hand side of the halfway line now. Ball played through. Keeper comes out from Accrington Stanley, clears it downfield. Sunderland will get the ball back, and the keeper Hoff will receive. Hoffman now up to the left.
How's Hoffman been in goal today?
Ball played forward now on the left-hand side. He's Sunderland coming forward, gets inside now, gets in a good cross. And Stewart tries to control it and doesn't manage to do anything. And eventually it's hit tennis and it's back with Accrington Stanley keeper. Well. 44 minutes, 24 seconds. Sunderland 1, Accrington Stanley 1.
Has
Goal
Hoffman
kick from
played
Accrington,
well
it's a
today,
long
mate?
kick as well. Nico Accrington on the left-hand
how's
side.
Hoffman played in goal today other than the goal that he's let in?
He's done really, really well, to be honest with you. Accrington Stanley haven't really done much, to be honest with you. We just need to be more clinical up front. But as I speak now, Accrington Stanley have got a free
bit
kick.
better than Lee Birch would do.
Free kick for Accrington Stanley. Deep into Sunderland's half. It's about just level with the 18-yard area on the left. It's quite a dangerous position, this. Here we go. Plays the ball in. Hoffman tries to stretch for it, misses it, head it, and it's cleared just about off the line. And Accrington Stanley, it's a scramble in the Sunderland box here. Accrington Stanley still got the ball. Played back outside to there on number 11. Into the 18-yard box now, come Accrington Stanley. Back out to the left. Played back out to the 18-yard area. Good football by Accrington Stanley, this. They sense they can get a goal before half-time here. Come down on the right, gets another cross in, headed away by Sunderland. But Accrington Stanley headed back into the box, and that will go straight through to Denver here. That will go straight through to Hoffman. But Accrington Stanley definitely got the tails up, without a shadow of a doubt here.
We've got a couple of comments here. Mad Mackham says the DJ and Tommy show better than them and deck buggers.
Free kick to Sunderland. Just
Brian
there
Halliday, he says Hoffman not the finished article. It's worrying. Hoffman flapping like a fish.
Got some goal updates here. Cambridge United 0, Lincoln 3, Rotherham 1, Fleetwood 1. Reading 1, QPR 1, Charlton 0, Cheltenham 2, Blackburn 2, Luton 0. And here comes the ball into the Sunderland box again. Oh, this is just showing you the replay, I think. Yes, it is. Sunderland on the halfway line now, coming forward. Trying to build up a patient run. Plays the ball now on the right-hand side to McGeady. McGeady going to try and skin his man, and he does. Gets in across, little chip, headed away. Sunderland have a corner. We're deep into stoppage time now. This will be the last kick of the game before Sunderland. It'll be half time. It's corner for Sunderland here. With 17 seconds over the 2 minutes added on, and Sunderland have got a corner. Here it comes. Lofted high, headed down by Sunderland, and then just slashed at it.
Sunderland plays well today, DJ.
For a foul, and that's a free kick to Accrington Stanley, and I think that will be half-time whistle. Even Stevens half-time.
So is that half-time now?
There's only supposed to be 2 minutes added on. We're now into 3 minutes added on. And there goes the half-time whistle. Pretty sort of even Stevens affair, I would say. But we have to remember,
so DJ, if you wouldn't mind, just within a couple of minutes before we get Philly on, if you could give us just a little of analysis.
Yeah, well, like I say, half time. It's
on how the first half
even Stevens, both sides not really had many chances, to be honest with you. Most of the play, I think, has been in the middle of the park. Two good sides battling it out at the minute. Half time 1-1. Not much really else to tell you. Beautiful sunny day at the stadium, I like it as well.
So it was like we thought it was going to be. It was always going to be like a top table clash kind of thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just want to thank my wife Susan for getting me set up on here, because Sky email just been an absolute sod. I've just, for some strange reason, it's just not working. There's a bug in the air. Got another goal flash here. Rotherham 2, Fleetwood 1.
Well, someone earlier on was saying
And just in case if anybody
There's
doesn't
been a lot
know,
of
Manchester United won,
internet works
Newcastle
going
0.
on down south,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
and I think that's why my internet isn't working as
coming
much.
through the ranks. Has scored 2 minutes in injury time in the first half. Got another goal flash here.
What was that? Man United 1, Newcastle 0, thanks to Cristiano Ronaldo.
In case if anybody's been a lot, United won, Newcastle 0. So Cristiano Ronaldo.
And I think that's why my internet isn't working as
Coming
much.
through the ranks. Has scored 2 minutes in injury time in the first
Ridiculous.
half. Yeah, I'm actually at the caravan in Silith, so the Wi-Fi is really funny. You've just got like a pound stretcher type Wi-Fi thing here off on Poundland, so it's just about enough to maybe play a little game or something.
Okay, look, this is how you.
But that's why I'm a bit pixelated, because I'm not at home. I'm at caravan.
This is how you do this here.
Is that why it's bouncing? I'll tell you what I'm going to do just now, DJ Earth. I'm going to play a wee video from Philly, and then it'll come back and it'll be you, and just give us your first half analysis if you can, mate.
Tommy, is there anywhere I can mute you speaking on the actual streaming platform?
SAFC Fan TV would like to say a massive thank you to our sponsors, OneFootball, for supporting our channel. This is the only football app you will ever need. Every football fan should have it. You can follow your team, including all the news on Sunderland AFC. Keep up to date with all the players' latest stats. See how well they are doing throughout the season. To download this app, there is a link in the description below. Make sure you download that. And thanks again to OneFootball for your continued support of the channel.
So there we go. Yes, DJ, there is a way that you can stop me from echoing with you. If you just put a pair of earphones in or a pair of headphones or something, it should work brand new after that.
See how well they are doing throughout the season. To download this app, there is a link in the description below. Make sure you download that. And thanks again to OneFootball for your continued support of the channel.
So there we go. Yes, DJ, there is a way that you can stop me from echoing with you. If you just put a pair of earphones in or a pair of headphones or something, it should work brand new after that.
Is there any? Pass me them headphones, please, son. Just the white ones. Yeah. Good lad. Oops. Thank you, son.
Here.
Leave a tiny edge. That's too far.
Hello, I want to start a career mode in FIFA with this team. Any advice is Roberto Garcia. If you want to start a career mode, I'd definitely not be starting with any of the Sunderland team, that's for sure. So I still kind of get. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to get Sky Sports up and just give you a few updates on the sports scores.
You're a star, thank you.
Get it done. Top. I can't. No, it's mine. Yes, it is mine with golden.
So even that's not loading, so it must be definitely something with the internet.
Oh, no, it's mine. Mommy, there's like everything. Mommy, get it.
Shh, you're gonna come through one here. There's thousands listening.
Kevin. Give him some now.
What?
Give him some now.
No, I'm gonna say it's mine.
Right, if you can hear my kids in the
See
background,
this
that's
I'm trying to sign out
live
and
from the
sign
caravan.
back in. Here comes Philly. Hi, Philly. How you doing?
You all right? How's it going? I believe you've had some
And
problems.
let's take this over here. I'll hear it from here.
Quite terrible, to be fair, mate. Quite terrible. It's been awful. My stream's not been loading at all. So I brought DJ onto it because his stream's been fine. He's just been commenting on the last 10 minutes of the first half, you know. But I've just been going off what I've been hearing on the radio. So it's been very terrible.
DJ looks like he's in Afghanistan with that connection, right? Hello? Can you hear us? Is there a delay?
Aye, mine's not loading. I can hear you. I can see you absolutely fine. I can see you. I can hear you. But my screen, like that. You see that?
So have you managed to get on?
Terrible. How's your stream going, DJ?
So have you seen any? I think you've not seen any of the game then, Tommy. No. Well, we've been pretty good first half.
I haven't seen any of the game, Phil.
It was all right, and then like the last 10-15 minutes of the half. I mean, they could have easily scored on 2-1. Well, we should have been at least 3 or 4. We've had there you go. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, with great chances, so hopefully we're going to be all right. Not sure about the new goal tonight. He doesn't look too clever. He doesn't look very big either. You know what? I don't know how tall he is. He doesn't look very big. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get a pie. Is that all right? I'm not really a guy. Right, well, good luck with that, lads. I hope it goes all right.
Absolutely, mate. Listen, Phil, I can't get the game loaded. Do you want me to just log off or what?
All of them are winning.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, if you're struggling with it, I mean, can DJ manage to do it or not? So, see what people say in the comments. If people want you to stay on, then, you know, have you not got the radio coming around?
I will do.
Right, all right. Well, good luck with it anyway. I'm going to get off. I'll catch you later. Right, I'll see you later then. Just chuck me out of there.
No worries.
Chuck us out of there.
Catch you later, buddy.
See ya.
Chocolate. There we go. That's a bit. That's a bit. There we go. DJ Earth, how is your stream doing, mate? Oh. Can't hear you, mate. Still can't hear you, DJ Earth.
Yeah. Sorry,
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right?
Can you hear me now? Is that all right?
Because you know all the team news. You know how it went in the first half. I can hear you now, mate.
Yeah, I hit the mute button by mistake. We should be back on, pal.
So, DGF.
Just saying, I don't know how Jeff Stelling feels.
Is it all right to leave you do a little bit of comments on the first half, and I'll just go nip away for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we're okay to go, mate. We're okay to go. Fine and dandy.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Aye, fire away, Tommy, mate. It'll just be me and you and the cockatoo. It's going to run through the half-time scores here. We're going to be starting in the Premier League. From earlier on, we've got Crystal Palace 3, Tottenham 0. It's 46 minutes played on the clock. It's Arsenal 0, Norwich 0. Brentford 0, Brighton 0. Leicester 0, Man City 0. Manchester United 1, Newcastle 0, big hooray. Southampton 0, West Ham 0. Watford 0, Wolves 0. Exciting Premier League by the look of that, isn't it? Into the Championship, it's Blackburn 2, Luton 0. Blackpool 0, Fulham 0. Bournemouth 1, Barnsley 0. Bristol City 0, Preston 0. Coventry 0, Middlesbrough 0. Reading 1, QPR 1. Sheffield United 1, Peterborough 1. Stoke City 0, Huddersfield 0. Swansea 0, Hull City 0. West Brom 0, Millwall 0. Into League 1, we've got Burton Albion 0, Gillingham 1. Cambridge United 0, Lincoln 3. Charlton Athletic 0, Cheltenham 2. Ipswich 2, Bolton 3. MK Dons 0, Portsmouth 0. Morecambe 0, FC Wimbledon 1. Oxford 0, Wickham 0. Plymouth 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Rotherham 2, Fleetwood 1. Shrewsbury 1, Crewe 1. Wigan 1, Doncaster 1. We already know the Sunderland score. Into League 2, got Crawley 1, Carlisle 0. Forest Green, Northampton is 0-0. Hartlepool, Bristol Rovers is 0-0. Leyton Orient 2-0 up against Oldham. Rochdale, Tranmere, Salford, Bradford City are 0-0. Scunthorpe are 1-0 down at home to Exeter. Sutton Stevenage 0-0. Swindon 0, Portville 1. Walsall 2, Mansfield 0.
Boys, go and do them outside for an hour.
No, because it's too windy.
Thank you very much, Steve.
I present you the big one. Hello?
Please shut up. So there we go. So we'll try again and try and get the commentary back up in the second half, will we? I doubt it'll work, but we'll try.
It's not working. Look,
no. So, DJ, if you can commentate on the Sunderland game, and I'll give score updates off Sky Sports News.
That looks terrible in that video.
Hey, that cockatoo of yours is loud.
Aye, it's very loud. Aye, very, very loud. It just likes all the attention. You
Right,
know?
the team's out again.
Loves the attention, mate.
It's a bit like my wife, mate. Like the attention. That's me in the tent tonight.
There he is. Say hello, Elsie.
Stoke 0, Huddersfield 1.
Aye.
Another goal flash, Morecambe 1, Wimbledon 1. Hello there, how are you doing?
Your daddy's talking on YouTube now, boys.
I didn't know you had a big pecker, Tommy lad. Look at the beak on that. Hello, son.
Always, mate, always.
Shouldn't you be down Carroll Road?
Premier League latest half-time,
No,
Brentford 0, Brighton 0. League 2 half-time, Forest Green 0, Northampton 0. League 2 half-time as well, Scunthorpe 0, Exeter 1. Scottish Championship, Inverness, Cally Thistle 0, Park Thistle 1. Rangers 1, St Johnstone earlier on, 2-1 at McDiarmid Park, just round the corner from myself. I got Havermore roaring from my house.
That bird's definitely on LSD or something. Look at his
League
eyes.
1,
Right,
Bolton 3, Ipswich 2.
He's been flushing out the
Lincoln
strong
3,
ball line and
Cambridge
tugging
0,
letters.
Cheltenham 2, Charlton 0.
Right,
This is him telling us all the score lines, by the way.
And Sunderland have a free kick on the left-hand side.
Hold your balls ready.
Looks a lovely day on your side today. Everybody be having the peak caps on to keep the sun out of the eyes.
Up the jersey says Chris Smith. Thank you very much, Chris Smith. Up the jersey.
Goal flash. There comes the free kick from Sunderland. It's brought in. It's a whipped one and it's headed away from Accrington Stanley. Sunderland will build again and the centre circle. Ball's lofted high forward on the left. Cleared away, but only as far. Played through to the right. Here comes Sunderland now, charging forward on the right-hand side. It's hot in the... Because I'm on my phone, I can hardly see the players to see what they're called. But here comes Sunderland now with a low drive, and the keeper parries it out. Corner ball to Sunderland. Good shot, that. It was low and hard on the keeper's bottom left. Goal flashes here. Yep, we've got Leicester 1, Manchester City 0, Blackpool 1 from 0. So, shock result there at Leicester City. Here comes the corner in. Keeper, it's a scrappy punch towards it, and it's hacked clear. And then the shot comes in, and it's cleared. It looked like it was off the line. The ball's brought back into the box. It's a bit of a scrappy, messy affair, this, and eventually Accrington Stanley clear only as far as Sunderland again. The shot comes in, charged down. We're back to the centre circle, and Sunderland pass it back to Dustin Hoffman.
I'm a sexy boy.
And that goal was offside. Leicester City 0, Manchester City 0. Comes Sunderland again on the right-hand side. Now, this looks promising. Coming into the 18-yard box now. Oh, that's a bad cross. But he had options there as well. He had options there to play that into the 6-yard box, but it's cut off. Corner ball for Sunderland. Good early pressure this in the second half. And we're being called Cheech and Chong. Well, there we go. So here comes the corner. It's a high swinging in one. And it's headed straight towards goal, and keeper will claim with ease. Free kick to Accrington Stanley. I don't know if there's a challenge on the keeper there, but the Accrington Stanley players are not happy. The keeper's down. He's back up now, limping.
I've got kidding. Call me the queen.
His hands in his pocket, is it? Yellow card.
DJ, that is me back on the live stream. I can take over
it's
from
Doyle.
here if that's all right with you, mate.
Again.
Call me King George.
Okay.
Yes,
The
mate, you
ball
can fire
comes
away
up
if you want.
and
Do you want me to
comes
stay
towards
on just for backup in
Certain
case your
gets it,
crashes again?
Linden Gooch on the right hand side gets in the box, takes a shot. Oh, and he takes a shot and it goes out wide, but it's well deflected by Linden Gooch's man. Comes back out. And it goes out on the far left-hand side for a throw-in to Sunderland. And Dennis Serkin's going to take the throw-in. I best just keep you on, though, DJ Earth, just in case there's buffers anymore. Serkin gets it to McGeady, and McGeady gives it to Linden Gooch, and Linden Gooch tries to find his man, but he's intercepted. And
Yeah, I know. There's
and
definitely
Stanley come away with
in
it
there.
and try and get into the Sunderland half. And they're coming into the Sunderland half now, and here comes the Sunderland man and tries to pass it back. And Flanagan throws the ball and it nearly goes into his own net, but Hoffman gets there in time. And Hoffman passes it out to Luke O'Neill. Luke O'Neill gives it out to Dan Neal. And Dan Neal again. Dan Neal gives it out to...
No, this is Duncan. This is Duncan. No, it's fine. I want to do something.
Outside.
And that's a corner kick. Corner kick to Accrington Stanley. It is buffering, so I might need you for a bit, DJ. But the corner kick comes in and the corner's met by a header and only met by Hoffman's hands. And Hoffman throws it straight out for Ross Stewart. Ross Stewart can't find it before the Accrington Stanley man. And the Stanley man puts it out midway inside the Sunderland half on the east stand.
Okay, fine now.
Luke O'Neill cleans it well there, but only as far as the Accrington Stanley man. He pushes his way midway inside of the Sunderland half and pushing up to the Sunderland box now. Passes it out to the left-hand side towards the east stand and passes it back to his midfielder. And now he's being closed down, but he tries to whip the ball from left to right, finds his man on the right, and then finds his man again, tries to find him in the box. Can't find him, but then he gets back in the box and takes a shot on. And it's cleared well by, I think it was Jack Diamond. And Jack Diamond clears it to Linden Gooch. And Gooch tries to find Ross Stewart just up beyond his own halfway line on the left-hand side here, on the west stand. And it goes out to play for a throw in to Sunderland. And Serkin will play it. Serkin's going to take the throw in here. And Serkin takes the throw in towards Elliot Embleton, but he thinks twice about that and just gives it to Ross Stewart instead. Gives it to Ross Stewart. Now Linden Gooch tries to take on his man. Can't find his man. Accrington Stanley clear it up into the Sunderland half, and I don't know who that is. The number 4 there, but he gets it out for Sunderland. And now it's cleared again by Sunderland. Goal flash. West Brom 1, Millwall 0. Muted. Sorry, guys. That's all right, mate. That's absolutely fine. And now it's another throw in to Sunderland, and Dennis Serkin's going to take it. Dennis Serkin's going to take this throw in back towards his own half and gives it to Callum Doyle. And Callum Doyle passes it back to Hoffman. And Hoffman now plays it upfield, well into the Accrington Stanley half towards Ross Stewart. Ross Stewart chests it down towards his man, but can't find his man. It only comes out as far as Accrington Stanley. And now Accrington Stanley getting into the Sunderland half, but only intercepted as far as Luke O'Neill. Luke O'Neill plays it back to Hoffman, and Hoffman just plays it along his feet and gives it back along to Callum Doyle. And Doyle takes on his man. And now he's got another man to take on, but he just plays it off him instead. Plays it out for a throw into Sunderland on the edge of the Sunderland box. Do you want to take over for a wee bit, DJ Earth? Well, I think he was muted there. I think he's muted, but the balls just came straight back in and went straight back out again for a Sunderland throw-in. And Dennis Serkin's going to take the throw-in, and he's taking it on the edge of his own box on the west stand. He gives it Luke O'Nien, and Luke O'Nien plays it Callum Doyle. Callum Doyle plays it upfield towards Ross Stewart. Ross Stewart gets his head on it, and then Lyndon Gooch tries to get his head on it, but the referee says Lyndon Gooch fouled his man, and it goes out for a free kick. Well, it's blown back for a free kick.
Yeah, I can take over, mate. That's not a problem at all. Not a problem. Just let us know when you're ready.
On you go, mate.
So it's flat.
Where's Jonathan? Bedroom. Come on, let's go and plug him in. In your bedroom, darling.
Ross Stewart's got the ball. Ross Stewart gives it out to Callum Doyle. Callum Doyle's inside of the box at back with Stanley A. And Callum Doyle's looking for his man. Can't find him, but he does take on 1 and 2 and gives it back out to Dennis Serkin. Dennis Serkin back to Callum Doyle, playing it out on the west-hand side here. And on the west-hand side, he plays it back to Ross Stewart again. And here comes Aidan McGeady playing it through. And here, oh, what a goal! And it's 2-1!
Here we go, then.
Yeah!
Back out. It's a free kick to Accrington Stanley, just bottom of the centre circle.
Was that Daniel again, or was that Carl Winchester? The ball was played by Elliot Embleton. Elliot Embleton gives it to McGeady. McGeady plays it through, and it was Carl Winchester. Carl Winchester gets it in, and a back of the net from 18 yards out. Sunderland 2, Accrington Stanley 1. Brilliant goal, that. Absolutely fantastic goal from Carl Winchester. Brilliant play from Elliot Embleton to get the ball out there. Just inside the box. Takes the ball on, Carl Winchester does. Takes a shot. He's not closed down or anything. Scores a goal. Fantastic. Sunderland 2, Accrington Stanley 1. 59 minutes gone.
Yeah, I am about 5 minutes behind. Well, actually,
and here comes Sunderland again on the right hand side, and here comes Carl Winchester, who is dispossessed by the Accrington Stanley man just outside of his box.
Shout out, stream goes down, mate, and I can just be a backup for you.
Am I behind here?
Cracking goal.
Brilliant goal. Was I behind this, DJ? Am I behind stream?
In there.
Well, I don't know if I'm behind stream because he's not answering us. He's got kids and a wife to see to while he's at the caravan park. It's absolutely brilliant that he's agreed to do this with us for the first half and everything. Tommy, you're not far behind. That's good. I'm on 60 minutes now, so thank you very much, DJ, for joining in with us, mate. Mind you, I'm only listening to one earphone. I should be listening to that one for the game and this one for you.
You're not behind on this. You're not behind. You're not behind on the stream, mate, at all. You're fine. No, that's 5 minutes behind.
So the ball comes back into the Sunderland half down on the far west-hand stand here, level with the Sunderland box, and it goes out of play for a Sunderland throw-in, and ultimately it's going to be Dennis Serkin who's going to be taking it again. Dennis Serkin's taking it, level with the Sunderland penalty spot here, over by the west stand, and the atmosphere sounds like it's starting to pick up here at the Stadium of Light. Dennis Serkin takes a throw in up towards the halfway line, tries to find Ross Stewart and can't find him. And the second ball, he does find Luke O'Neill. But the third ball comes to Accrington Stanley, and Accrington Stanley man's went down with a head injury. So the referee has blown straight away, blown for that straight away, and he's pulled the play back. Ronaldo scored again, has he?
Yeah, you're doing well, Tommy, lad. Doing well. Concoction of noise at the Stadium of Light. Long time we heard that.
Colin B says, lol, Stu. That was 10 minutes ago, Tommy, lol. 10 minutes ago, I'm just watching it now. I'm on 63 minutes. Oh, and the ball is well caught by Hoffman. And Hoffman brings it up. I'm on 63 minutes, so Hoffman's got the ball at the minute. He rolls it out to Callum Doyle, and Callum Doyle whips it in the Accrington Stanley half. Tries to find Ross Stewart, can't find it, but then tries to find Dan Neil. Dan Neil does find it amongst these man, finds Lyndon Gooch and Elliot Embleton. Now, Embleton with a through ball for Lyndon Gooch, and Lyndon Gooch, he tries to find a shot, deflected off his man, that goes out of play on the northeast corner for a Sunderland corner kick. .63.5 minutes in, Sunderland 2, Accrington Stanley 1, thanks to goals from Dan Neil and Carl Winchester. And we're just away to take the corner kick here. This corner kick looks like it's going to be took by Elliot Embleton and straight into the box. Can't find his man, but then it comes back into the box off the second ball. And then it's whipped out again. Only as far as Hoffman into his own half, and Hoffman whips it back into the Accrington Stanley half. And it's brought out again for Flanagan. Flanagan gives it to Winchester. Winchester to 09 to Embleton. Through Ross Stewart. Ross Stewart's 1-on-1. Oh, and he's missed. He's missed. He only had to take around the keeper, and he could not take the ball round the keeper. The keeper got a hand on it and rolled it straight out. All he had to do was take it round the keeper and score a goal. Couldn't even do that.
Yeah, he's been taking lessons from Charlie White, I think, on that one.
Aye. Ross Stewart there. You see the replay right enough. It reminds me a lot of Charlie White there, but Ross Stewart, he should have been around the keeper easy enough.
Very frustrating, because it's chances like that you really need to put away. It's cost us so many games and so many seasons. That we really need to start putting chances like this into the back of the net.
That's right, mate. Aye. We need to stop putting chances into the box and start letting chances into the back of the net. Because ultimately last year, that is exactly what let us down in the final 8 games of the season. So here comes Embleton anyways on the far left-hand side on the west wing, level with the penalty box. He's coming into the penalty box now. Elliot Embleton is going by himself, trying to get on his right foot. But he lays it back in. McGeady! Oh, McGeady!
I hope this doesn't come to bite us back on the Gajubies.
McGeady puts it about that much wide. Literally about that much wide. I thought it was in the back of the net. Tom Wallace says one more goal just to make sure. We're always saying that, Tom Wallace. We're always saying that, mate. Right, anyways, here comes Elliot Hamilton again on the right-hand side. And the referee, the full professionals, flagged for a free kick against Sunderland. In my opinion, he got the better of his man there, turned him round, should have easily got round there, into the penalty box, and that would have been a goal. But a free kick, that went Stanley. It's taken quickly on the east stand here, and they tried to whip it straight into the Sunderland half. And he tries to whip it down onto the far left-hand wing here, but he can't find it other than Callum Doyle. And Callum Doyle comes away with it, but he can't come away with it good enough. And now Accrington Stanley in Sunderland's box. And was that out? Oh, but it wasn't out, but it was headed out by Dennis Serkin. The ball comes in. Accrington Stanley kept the ball in really, really well on the 6-yard area. Tried to whip the ball into his man, and Dennis Serkin just heads it out of play for a corner kick to Accrington Stanley. There comes the corner kick for Accrington Stanley down by the southeast corner here. Takes the ball, whips it in, good corner, not good enough for Dennis Serkin. Serkin whips it out, second ball out as well, and now Sunderland will break. And Sunderland will try and break, but the referee has blown because a man was down just outside of the box. And now all the fans inside the stadium are booing like crazy. Had that been a counter break, Sunderland would have been through on goal with 4 or 5 men in the Accrington Stanley half, and there wouldn't have been 2 men back for Accrington Stanley. Because the man went down for Accrington Stanley, the referees pulled it back. Absolute disgrace. This is your quality of your League One referees. This is your quality of your League One referees, honestly.
Yeah, we need a third dumper to sort of settle the nerves a little bit. Definitely.
Goal flash thanks to DG. Cambridge United 1 and Lincoln City 5. We do, mate. And do you know what it is, DG? Like, this league, all these League One referees are making so many mistakes, but just not being held responsible for it.
Yeah, it's just a never-ending story, isn't it, in this division? That's why we need to get out the sooner the better, to be honest with you, and let them get on with it and us not to worry about it. But yeah, it's shoddy as out. It really is. Goals flying in the air.
Ultimately, we do need out of this division this season because, as I said in the pre-match show, you know, like it all goes on all the teams that's coming down and how hard the League One is becoming, you know. If we can get up this season, then we might have a chance of even just staying in the Championship next season.
Just got some goals coming in. MK Dons 1, Portsmouth 0, Coventry 1, Middlesbrough 0, Sheffield United Great Guns 5, Peterborough 1, who were just promoted, of course, last season, and in the Premier League, Watford 0, Wolves 1.
Brilliant score results, all courtesy of DG Earth there. Thank you very much. And now there we go. David Morgan was late on the Sunderland challenge here, and he was very, very late on Luke 09 there. Is it going to be a yellow or is it going to be a red for Accrington Stanley? It was a very bad challenge on the halfway line over by the east stand there. The question is, yellow or red? It's only going to be a yellow card. It's only going to be a yellow card. Disgusting. Disgusting challenge. Luke O'Neill had the ball. Luke O'Neill passed the ball through to Ross Stewart for a through ball, and he was hacked by the knees on the halfway line. The boy wasn't even looking for the ball. To me, that was a through ball through the last man, so that should have been a red card in my eyes. And that is a perfect example of League One refereeing.
Another goal flash in our league. Rotherham 2 at home. Fleetwood going well 4. So Fleetwood 4-2 up at Rotherham.
Oh, wow.
There's plenty of goals flying in and out of the division.
Sunderland, but took the free kick at Accrington Stanley and it went straight out. It goes out for a goal kick to Sunderland. It plays it out to Callum Doyle. Callum Doyle tries to whip it in the half towards Ross Stewart. Ross Stewart's only got 2 men on him, and he's trying to find Aidan McGeady. Aidan McGeady couldn't get there. But while Accrington Stanley are coming out with the ball, DJF, is there any more goal flashes from anywhere?
Well, it's pretty quiet on the video printer at the moment, but I'm sure it'll all hit up soon. As I speak, Blackburn have just scored against Luton, so it's Blackburn 2, Luton Town 1. Martin Files is saying I'm referring to Moonman DJ. Houston, we have a problem. We certainly have today with the technical difficulties. He thinks I'm being a bit negative. Maybe I should just pick myself up a little bit.
I know. Sorry about the technical difficulties for everyone. DJF saved the day. As soon as he came on, my stream started working, so...
I'm just one of these guys. I didn't like to put the mucker on it saying, yeah, we've won this home and dry. I'm just not one of them type of people. It's like...
And then he comes at it and Stanley trying to push in towards the Sunderland box, was pushed out. No. You're right. DJF, do you think we'll be up by Easter this year, as Philly says?
Oh, well, we'll be stuffed. I'll be eating that many Easter eggs. We're celebrating. We'll be up. Of course we will. I just don't want me bitch tits back. Putting weight on.
Aye, right enough. We'll be stuffed full of celebration. Never mind the Easter eggs.
I know. Got some stats here.
Stanley takes the throw in though on the far right hand side here. Tries to push it midway inside the Sunderland half, and it's brought out by Dennis Certain. And Dennis Certain gives it to Doyle, and Doyle tries to push it up towards Ross Stewart. And Stewart's on the ball now. Who's he going to try and find? He's just holding the ball up now, and Stewart gives it to McGeady. McGeady plays it from mid-centre over to the right-hand side on the east stand there. Gives it to Carl Winchester. Winchester looking for a ball through, can't find one. Holds the ball up himself as he fouled. Referee says yes, about 10 yards outside the box. Sunderland are fouled over by the east side here. So Sunderland are going to have a free kick here about 10 to 12 yards over on the east side of the box here. You whistling?
Got some stats here. Ball possession 50-50. 50% Sunderland, 50% Accrington. So neck and neck on that one. And goal attempts 18 Sunderland.
Possession 50-50.
And we've had 5 shots on goal. They've had 4.
So Elliot Embleton, Aidan McGeady over this free kick over on the left hand side. It looks like McGeady taking it and he went it in. Oh, and it just goes over. I say just goes over. It did go over by about a yard or two, but it was close enough. From that distance, it was close enough. Accrington Stanley emerging with the ball here on the right-hand side, but well tackled by Callum Doyle. And then Dennis Certain brings the ball the way up towards the Accrington Stanley half towards Pritchard. And Pritchard can't find it before the Accrington Stanley man does. And Accrington Stanley on halfway, pushing through the mid-centre here. And the referee blows back for a Sunderland foul or a Sunderland injury. But it's definitely an injury on Ross Stewart.
Come on, chaps and
Hit him in the face. Ross Stewart's going like that and going, me nose. That's the thing about the Scotsman up here, you know.
Get that like button clicked, chaps and chappers.
The Scotsman up here, we can all go, well, I tell you what, we can take a Glasgow kiss, but we can't take a sore nose. We've all got beautiful noses up here.
Yeah, what do you reckon the crowd looks like? Do you reckon it's another 29,000? Or
Actually, Stanley tries to get into the Sunderland box fully as far as Embleton. Embleton comes away with it. I think it's maybe about 29.5, 30,000. Maybe it's even 31. It looks quite busy.
Whoa,
you want sub updates? You want to see who's on the bench, or you want to see who actually come on for Sunderland?
So the Accrington Stanley man is fouled here on the far right hand side. So we know Pritchard's came on.
And on the bench we've got Alves, Broadhead, Burge, Evans, Huggins. Of course, Pritchard's come off, and we've got Bailey.
Is there anybody else? I mean, I've got it here.
Go Flash, Sheffield United 5, Peterborough 2.
I would have started Alves over 9 because I would have played maybe it's like a 3-5-2 or something, you know.
Some goals hammering in at Sheffield.
But then you've got Broadhead and Huggins, who were good players apparently as well.
Yep. Man United have just gone 3-1 up against Newcastle. Watford 0, Wolves 2. And Fernandez on the 18th minute has sent Newcastle a long journey back down to the refuge.
Man United?
Fernandez, 80th minute.
Brilliant.
So it looks like a convincing win for Manchester
United.
United.
We're on the 80th minute here. It's still Sunderland 2, Accrington Stanley 1. Hoffman gets the ball up towards the left-hand side, only as far as Accrington Stanley, and gets it back into the Sunderland half. Comes back into the Sunderland half only as far as Callum Doyle, but he loses it and then wins it again. Wins it and gives it to Pritchard, and Pritchard plays it off his man, puts it out to play midway inside about 1.5 on the west stand there. Sunderland throw-in.
How's it going? Because obviously you're 5 minutes ahead. I were looking nervy. I were looking quite comfortable.
Will it been all right? We're just trying to play it along the floor by the looks of it and just play it amongst the players rather than try to whip it up into their half. But the main thing for me is Embleton, Certain and Gooch, who is the ones who's been trying to play it along the floor the most. And then giving it a look across to Ross Stewart, and here comes Ross Stewart, but Ross Stewart couldn't get there before the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper picks it up inside of his own box.
So that pigeon of yours, every time it keeps whistling, I keep thinking there's a free kick or something going on. Wait a minute, pigeons coo, don't they?
Throws it out.
That's
He
wrong
gives
there.
it to his Accrington Stanley teammate. But here comes Elliot Hamilton, wins the ball back and gives it to Pritchard. And Pritchard's against two men. And two men, Pritchard tries to play through to Ross Stewart. Can't find him. He had four men on him. And Accrington Stanley come away with the ball. Play from the right to the left and whip it into the Sunderland's half. And Accrington Stanley can't get there. Midway inside of the east stand. It goes out of play and Sunderland get a throw in. 81 minutes. Sunderland 2, Accrington Stanley 1.
Any more players you would bring off, Tommy? Anyone flagging?
Today's attendance, 29,830.
I said 29, didn't I? Took 5-10 minutes ago. Go ahead.
You did say 29, you were bang on, 29,830. Probably the 830 of that is Accrington Stanley fans. And here comes Dan Neil on the right-hand side, and Dan Neil's trying to find his man, and Neil tries to find his man, and it's 3-on-1 for Sunderland, and here comes Pritchard. Oh, Pritchard is blocked, and it goes straight through to the keeper, and the keeper picks it up, no bother. Absolutely fine. No problem at all for the goalkeeper, that.
Next time I've had a chance, Tommy, can you tell us?
No problem at all for the goalkeeper. But with regards to taking anyone off, I mean, they've all played absolutely outstanding for me today. I wouldn't have took any of them off, you know. I think Johnson's done absolutely fantastic with the way he's worked this team today. We knew it was going to be a big table crunch kind of thing, but what we didn't realise was it was going to be as close as this. So
do you reckon our keeper's done well in his debut, Hoffman there? How Dustin?
I think he's done all right, but I don't think he's as good as what they think he is, kind of thing. They thought he was going to come in and be a complete shot stopper and everything. And I don't think he's been a shot stopper. I just think he's actually been quite well at keeping goals out. But ultimately, he's still let one goal in, you know.
Well, let's just hope he's just getting settled in at the stadium. I like.
So there's a substitute coming on here. Bailey Wright is coming off. I'm not sure who's coming on right enough. It hasn't showed us yet who's coming on, but Bailey Wright is coming off, and as soon as I know who's coming on, I'll let you know. Or is it Bailey Wright coming on? Let's have a look. No, it's Bailey Wright coming on for number 8. Bailey Wright coming on for Elliot Embleton. Sorry, my mistake.
Any man of the match nominations for Sunderland, Tommy? Anybody standing out? McGeady picked up because he's been pretty below par in his last few matches, hasn't he?
Had a brilliant game. I think McGeady's been all right, actually. I think McGeady's actually played quite well today. You know, previous weeks we've been complaining that he hasn't been getting the crosses into the box or anything like that. But this week he's done absolutely fantastic. And I don't think there's a wrong word to put against Aidan McGeady this week. But if there's anything to say bad, honestly, and I hate saying bad about this player, Luke O'Nien has probably been the worst player.
I've not heard him much. Yeah, good point. I've not heard his name hardly at all. Did you say one of the new lads
The
we
ball
got
goes
from
out to play,
Bayern Munich?
85 minutes gone, and it is Sunderland 2, Accrington Stanley 1, and it.
Yeah, is there a lad from Bayern Munich signed?
Did I
for us?
see
Is
what
he-
they're
is he
sorry,
quite
mate?
not fit yet? Yeah, the lad from Bayern Munich was signed. Is he not match fit or something? Because he's not on the squad, is he?
Hoffman. Well, Hoffman, he's from Bayern Munich, so he's Manuel Neuer's replacement when Manuel Neuer retires. So he's in goal. But this other guy from Union Berlin, he's not fit just yet.
Right. I thought there was like we had a signing and he's I couldn't see him on the team sheet. I thought they were from Bayern Munich as well. That's just my old age kicking in.
Boys.
I would be heartbroken if Tommy fixes his wonky picture next week. Do you know what it is, Mart? Mart Files. There we go. Mart Files says, I would be heartbroken if Tommy fixes his wonky picture next week. Do you know, I go like that, it looks wonky. But I go like that, it looks straight. It's actually my camera. It's the camera position and where I sit. So it's no wonky picture because I don't like wonky pictures either. So he comes like, oh, and I'm bringing it away now and tries to bring it away just up towards the halfway line and puts it out to play for a throw-in to Accrington Stanley. And Accrington Stanley take the throw-in very, very quickly and push it back into their own half. They've pushed it into their own half and give it a defender. They're trying to do
what you can wish for. Except for an apple.
You know that when Stanley trying to whip it into the Sunderland box. If you've got your Howie and play lottery numbers on today, your first place is A1453057.
How long's left, Tommy? The game is it time to change the underpants yet? Is it nervy or what? Are we looking comfortable? Is there minutes left?
I'm on 87 minutes, so 3 minutes left. We're looking all right. We're looking okay. We're looking like we're playing it just along the floor amongst each other. We're not looking too nervous. But then you can never actually tell, you know. Goal flash here. Red and 3, QPR 3. But we're looking fine, to be fair. We should be okay.
Like I say, I'm not far behind on the stream. We're still playing with a pig's bladder here.
Here comes Accrington Stanley ball, pushing midway inside the Sunderland off on the west stand. And on the west stand, he's pushing it down to the right wing. Was he offside? That says no. And it's pushed out by Callum Doyle, and Callum Doyle pushes it out for a corner kick to Accrington Stanley. Say hello to everyone rather than trying to bite my t-shirt. So it's an Accrington corner kick here in the crazy corner. And Accrington are going to take the corner kick here. 88 minutes gone on the crazy corner. And they'll whip the corner ball in. And it's whipped out by the Unai. Only as far as their number 12.
Inappropriate now.
What a save!
Inappropriate, son. We're not going. Your behaviour is disgusting now. Get in there. Get in there.
Goal flash, Manchester United 4, Newcastle United 1.
You're not coming out dressed like that. Now get in there.
It's Jesse Lingard, 90 minutes plus 2 minutes into injury time.
Why are you coming out dressed like that then?
Because I'm trying to get my phone.
You get dressed first.
Muy bien.
Full time, Arsenal 1, Norwich 0. Has your stream froze there, Tommy lad? Well, I think Tommy's is froze here, but of course I'm 5 minutes behind. So it's pretty pointless.
It's busy, son. No, it's busy.
I'm on the 90th minute now. When it comes Sunderland coming forward. Brought down, referee says no foul, and now have I frozen? No. Accrington now coming forward on the left-hand side. Cuts in. Plays it back on the edge of the Sunderland area now. Accrington Stanley pressure. Swung across to the other side now. 6 minutes added on. In the Sunderland 18-yard box now. Accrington Stanley just trying to get that cross in. Goes past his man and the ball will go out, and that is a corner for Accrington Stanley. Coming up to the first minute of the 6 added on. Goal Brentford 0, Brighton 1. Sheffield United 6, Peterborough 2. Crazy there today. Still waiting to take this corner for Accrington Stanley. Here it comes. It's swung, headed away from Sunderland. Accrington Stanley trying to snatch a shot. That's just going to go nowhere, and that is out for a goal kick to Sunderland. Coming to 2 minutes now, added on of the 6. Hoffman just taking his time there for the clearance out. Fans are going daft at the stadium, like Run White Army's echoing from all 4 corners of the ground. Goal kick, big one from Hoffman. Headed straight back at the Sunderland territory, straight back to Hoffman, who will get the chance to clear again. He's going to look to throw the ball out. He's still in the place to get up the field. Big kick. It's come across Sunderland. Is he going to keep it in? He has. But Accrington Stanley just get the ball, but stops it from going out with Sunderland on the right-hand side now looking to pass. We're in the box. That's a good ball, just cut out by Accrington Stanley. And Accrington Stanley will come away deep inside their half on the left-hand side. Tries to release pass, comes off Sunderland, throw into Accrington Stanley deep in their half. Up to 3 minutes added on of the 6. Possession, 49 Sunderland, 51% possession for Accrington. As they come forward now on the right-hand side, Accrington Stanley. Looking to play it down the flank on the right. Instead, cuts it back inside. Accrington trying to patiently build up here. Still Accrington have it, trying to build it slowly. Looking to loft the ball high, but doesn't play out onto the right. Looking to get a cross in. Free kick to Sunderland. Yeah, Colin Bay, you're on the 95th minute, but yeah, I'm 5 minutes behind. Scooby-Doo-Doody, but no, I can do about that. Makes my nerves better, actually. I wonder if Tommy's pigeons chewed through the internet cable. I think that's what's happened, you know. A goal kick for Hoffman. Another high one to the left. Tried to be flicked on from Sunderland Stewart, but their keeper will claim. Goal kick back to Accrington Stanley, and they come breaking now on the right again. Into press. Looking to get a cross in on the right. Does get a cross, and it's cleared by Sunderland, but just high in the air, but cleared again. Only as far as Accrington Stanley. Bit scrappy, but Sunderland clear and hoof it again downfield. Nobody there, but their keeper will come way out of his box. and just retain possession for Accrington Stanley. Lofted forward again from Accrington Stanley, cleared from Sunderland, but come forward on the left in the 18-yard area now, looking to get a little cross in. Hoffman catches it, dives to the ground to eat up a few more seconds. Well, we must be in real time. We must be in the 115th minute by now, because I'm on come on to 5 minutes at a time. The stereo light just sounds amazing. It's been a long time we've heard this.
Yeah.
Singing the hearts out, the red and whites. Whistles now echoing from all four corners of the ground. Now the chat say it's full time, which I'm chuffed a bit with, but I'm still commenting just in case anybody doesn't know. Still head tennis, a bit scrappy in the middle, centre of the pitch. Up, Sunderland player goes down. Referee says it's a foul. Don't know which way the free kick's gone here. He's just having a bit of discussion. Looks like it's a foul to Sunderland. Yeah, he's just on a word with one of the Accrington Stanley players. Yeah, I don't know where Tommy's gone. I'm sure he'll find out what's happened. Well, I'm well behind. I'm 6.5 minutes now. And you will be probably watching that. Everybody's now going home. But I've just got to do my job. Sunderland clear it now. And now they come forward on the left. Looks like to just kill time. He's going to drag the ball into the corner. And there goes the full-time whistle. That is a brilliant win for Sunderland at home at the Stadium of Light. An absolute superb win. And once again, we're laying down the cloth for the rest of the table. Sunderland are top of the league, and the run continues under Lee Johnson and this fantastic start of the season. What a great win at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 2, Accrington Stanley 1. The goal scorer was Dan Neal, 15th minute, Winchester in the 58th. But Nottingham pulled the goal back to make it 1-1, of course, in the 30th minute. But what a performance from Sunderland. Job done. And that's what we need to do. Just watching Lee Johnson now coming out onto the pitch, shaking hands with the Accrington Stanley players. Thanks, guys, for all tuning in and streaming. Tuning in the stream. I know we've had a few technical difficulties, but we've tried our best. There's a bit of a lot of arguments going on here with the officials. So, match possession. Sunderland 47, 52% for Accrington Stanley. Total shots, Sunderland 20. Accrington 19 on target, 5 for us, 4 for them. Clear cut chances, 3 for Sunderland, 1 for Accrington. Successful crosses, 3 out of 14 for us, 8 out of 25 for Accrington Stanley. And passing accuracy is very much 50-50, 67% for Sunderland and 68% for Accrington. So there we go. What an absolute brilliant win. And thanks for being patient with us. And there's somebody running to the crowd. I don't know whether they're chucking a top, but I couldn't quite see it because they've got the scores up here. But yeah, nobody seems to be leaving the Stadium of Light. They're milking this at the moment. So there we are. Sunderland top of the league with 15 points. Wigan closely behind them on 13. Bolton Wanderers in third on 12 points. Who have played 7, a game more of us. We've got Wimbledon, who's on 12 points, have also played 7. Milton Keynes Dons 12. Accrington Stanley, who was second, drop down to 6 on 12 points. And we've got the bottom of the league of League One. We've got Doncaster Rovers holding everybody up. Crew Alexandra and the surprise package on the bottom 3. Ipswich Town third off bottom. And Charlton Athletic a 5th off bottom. So some pretty big clubs struggling down there. Stadium, still nobody's leaving. Everybody's giving them a standing ovation as they come off the pitch. So then, there we go then. Thanks very much, everybody, for tuning in. Sorry about the technical difficulties. And we'll see you for the next win, hopefully. So from myself, DJ Earth, and Tommy, and East Pigeon, we'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Toodaloo.